But I wanted to talk to you today about what I'm doing for my rewrite. As you know, I have this whole cozy mystery thing happening, and the first full-length novel is called Murder to Spare, and it's book one of the Mystic Eyes bookstore files, and I love it. Hope you do too. Hope you'll love the book even more. I mean, if you read it, if you don't, it's fine, but I hope you do. Okay, I am doing a rewrite. I did the rough draft about some time ago. It wasn't like forever ago, but it was last year. Of course, it's only March, but you get it. And in between now and since I've finished that rough, I wrote and edited, wiped out, which there's a link in the description if you want to get the freebie. You have to sign up for my newsletter, but my newsletter's bomb. I'm always hooking you up with like 99 cents free stuff. Yes. And I give links to things that I'm doing and stuff, that's all kinds of fun. And I ask you questions, it's a good time. Anyway, links down there. God, I've had so much coffee. Since it'd been so long since I'd actually been working on it and been really deeply thinking about the novel, I wanted to throw myself back in there, start over again. And the way I wanted to do that, instead of just going in and kind of blindly editing, not really remembering where I'd started, the things I wanted to do, stuff that I had changed, I did the very cringeworthy job of listening to it. I did not hire an audiobook person. No, because first of all, I don't have the money for that. Second of all, I am not letting anyone read this thing the way it is right now. I would not do that. That would be mean. I barely wanted to do it to myself because since I don't do a lot of plotting beforehand, this first draft, some people call it draft 0, but this first draft is really me telling me the story, right? And then now I'm getting into the rewrite, and I'm going to totally rewrite the thing so that it can be read by other people, you dig? I have my tablet. It exists. This little guy right here. And I use this for reading. My tablet is very annoying to write on, basically. So I knew that if I had this, that I would concentrate more on the actual listening instead of taking a lot of notes. Now, at first I did try to take notes, but I found that I was pausing a lot, so much, and I was kind of losing the flow of the story. And again, I was listening to it so that I would get that flow, right? So by doing that, I was able to hear the pacing issues, hear the issues with dialogue. And I was thinking about, this thing that happens here in the end, I need to have something up here closer to the middle to kind of tie those things in together. Because at this point, I hadn't listened to it or thought about it in so long that I was relearning my story, which is an interesting process. So there's a few different ways that you can listen to your book. I'll tell you a few that I know of, and down in the comments, if you listen to your book occasionally, let me know what you use. One app that I have on my laptop that I'll probably use after I have done the rewrite to have another listen, and this one won't be as cringy, thank you, is Natural Reader. Natural Reader is a free app, and you can upload your document to it, and you can edit on the document as you're going along.
After her shower, Kali stopped by with a plate lunch from LNL.
Also, Microsoft Word has an option that you can have it read things back to you, so that is definitely good as well.
Donut recipe. Ingredients: 1/3 cup coconut flour, 37 g/1.3 ounces.
And I'm pretty sure that Google Docs has an option. At least I know that you can do speech to text on Google Docs, but I'm not sure. Actually, I'm not sure if you can have it read it back to you.
Yes, you can, however, it would not work on my computer. Boo hiss. Boo hiss.
So the app that I have here is called e-reader Prestige. Can you see it? E-reader Prestige, this one right here. I click on it and I open it. And then it shows my library, and the library only has this one book to it. I created an ebook just to upload to this so I could have something to read. So I do have the option of just reading it like just as text, but if I click on the top here, and there's like, can you see this little dude right there? And when I click on it, it brings up that little bit that says it's going to read to me. And then,
could you please put your feet on the floor, sweetie? Lisa asked with a smile to soften the question. The girl rolled her eyes at her friends.
so as it's reading, it changes to yellow so you can see what is being read. And you can change the speed.
Come on, y'all, let's go.
Help,
She stepped out of the shower,
girl.
friends following her at a
Can you
speed.
you can also change the,
Apologies and were looking at their feet out of the door.
now since my tablet again is a jalopy, it is glitchy, but but it's not the program's fault. It's my fault. Anyway, so you can change of course you can change the volume, you can change the speed, the gender of the person, and I feel like you could change the language too. I'm not exactly sure because I didn't need to. And you can of course change like the text and things like that. It is awkward to listen to your own work, but I find it really helpful. It's kind of like when people will say that if you're going to edit your book, to print it out, change the font color, change the font size, change the style. Just make it a different format of some way so that when you're looking over it, your eyes picks up the inconsistencies, the grammatical errors, the mistakes, because you've changed how it looks. This is just another form of doing that, but in an audio way. So this is my first step with my revision. It's been really great to get back into this world. I love this bookstore. I love Issa. I love Aunt Mabel, and I can't wait for people to be able to meet them. Clarabelle's really cool. Her mom's hilarious. I just love these characters, and I love this world that I'm creating. And yeah, man, being a writer is awesome, isn't it? So let me know down in the comments, how do you do it? Do you ever listen to your books? Would you be interested in doing that? I'm gonna go now because I'm really hyped to revise this book. Who is she? She wants to revise. Suspicious. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Again, my name's Tamara. I talk about books, writing, and drink a lot of coffee because that's the things that make me happy. And I'll see you in the next one. Going in, blindly editing, and not really remember. This dress is so weird to me. It looks like